Okay, so today I'll be teaching you how to make these leaf pattern friendship bracelets, and there are a few ways to make these. You can look at these and see that this one is a little bit thicker than this one, and that is because this one has 6 colors instead of 5, and I personally like the 5 color one more, so that's what we're going to be doing today. Okay, so the colors that I've chosen today is going to be yellow, white, a lighter blue, and a darker blue, and then just a pink. So first what you want to do is you want to take those 60 inches and you want to just kind of fold them in half. So that's what I'm kind of doing right now. I'm going to straighten up the edges, make sure that they're all like aligned and stuff. So now you're going to choose what order you want your colors to go in, and the one on the outside is going to be obviously the first outside color. So now I have both my sides like this. Now I don't know if you've ever made a friendship bracelet before or if you're just learning how. So I'm going to teach you the knots first. And so for this bracelet, you start in the middle and go out with the knots of it. So every time you're going to do 2, but the first knot is going to be this knot, which I don't really know what they're called, but it'll be like making a 4 is how I kind of remember it. And then you're going to take the string and you're going to take the 4 and you're going to go under. And then, excuse any noise you hear in the background, and then you're going to just pull all the way up like that. And then for the other one, you're going to take the other string and you're going to have that one go over like the 4, like that. And then this one will go under. Let me see if I can just, like that underneath. And then you will pull this one up and you will just do 2 of those. And then you have your first pattern of knots. So we don't use any other knots in this one. They're just the basic forward. I think it's forward backward knot. But then what you're going to do is you're going to take your next color, and for this side you'll be going over. So going the forward knot, which is a 4, and then you're going to go under with the next color, which for me is light blue, and I know that I made that a little bit hard because it's light and dark blue right next to each other, but just pull that all the way up. And you just have to remember that this first layer is not going to look very pretty. And like I said, we're going to do 2 of those knots. So that's 1, and then that's 2, and then your light blue now is the color in the middle here. And so then you're going to do the same thing on this side. So this is, I think this is the backwards knot, but it makes a backwards 4, which is just how I remember it. And it goes underneath. And you can hold on to the darker, this first string, and you're going to pull that up so that the light blue color shows up, and then we'll just do that again. So again, if you guys did not see, it's the 4 like that, and then it'll go under. The light blue will go under the dark blue string, which is your first string, second string, whatever, and then pull that up again. And then the light blue is now in the middle, which is a little bit wonky because it's first layer, like I said. And so that will be your next. So if you ever made a chevron one before, just while I'm doing these next knots, you'll notice that this is about the same, just going in. So now your next color, which for me is white, is going to go over the first string, which for me was the dark blue one. So it'll go under, make your 4 knot, and then go up, holding the blue string, make your 4, the 4, like that, and then you go under. I don't know what issues here. And that is 2 on that side, and then you're gonna find your light blue one, which is your next layer here, and you're gonna take your light blue one and do a knot, the 4, make the knot, and pull that tight. Make sure that you pull your knots tight, otherwise they will just not look as pretty. But you'll see as we continue with this one that is also not exactly. So now we're going to do the same thing for the other side. So just a quick little 4 backwards knot, or backwards 4, whatever knot you want to call it, and then another one like that. Make sure you're making sure that the white shows up. So to make sure that that is how it's looking, you're going to want to make sure to hold whatever string it's going on. So like if you look, I'm holding the blue string straight and then I'm pulling this one up. So then, sorry, you'll see once you get, there's 2, and then once you get into the middle here, you'll see that both your whites are in the middle now. See if you can push that down and look at that. See, there's a little hole in the middle there now. So you're going to tie your whites. You will tie your white strings together, and you're going to do 1 forward knot here, the 4, like this, and then just tie it right there, and it'll kind of do a little something weird like that, but that's just because we're just starting off. So then you're going to do the backwards knot here and go through like that, and then you'll do the same as we start on the yellow. Do the dark blue, the light blue, and the white again. So for the yellow, we'll just go over, make the 4, go under, pull up on that one, and do it again for this. And you'll notice as you kind of go further out, since we're kind of trying to make the leaf pattern, you don't want to pull as tight for the outer layers. For the inside ones, I say pull as tight as you want to go up, like once you get past that first one. But then for these ones, you just want to like pull as tight as you can to make sure that the knots look pretty. That, and that's 2 for the light blue. And then for the white, we're doing the same thing again. And then the yellow will be, this yellow string will be in the middle, and we're going to do the same on the other side. Oops, got a little bit stuck there. So now this yellow string is in the middle, so we got to get this yellow one in the middle too. So it's a little bit stuck in there, like that. And you're going to want to get your dark blue string, because that is the first string that we did together. And you're going to want to tie that together with this knot, the backwards knot again, and kind of pull, and you can kind of see on this side as it's starting to like become more of it, but I think you'll see it better on this, the next one that you do, and then just pull that tight so that it doesn't come undone there. And then you want to grab your light blue string next, because that is your next string, and once again you're going to want to just do the knots on there, do the knot, pull that, make sure that it's tight, and then pull this one, and then the next one is your white one. Obviously we're going to do the backwards knot again, backwards knot, the reverse 4, which I know you can't really see because my fingers are in the way, but the reverse 4, my thing came off, hang on, let's put that back under there. And then if you're using the tape, that might happen a little bit more often than you would like, which is another reason why I like the safety pin better. But then that is 2. So then we're going to do the middle ones, which will be, obviously now the yellows are in the middle, so that'll be those ones. So do a forward knot. Like I was saying, you're going to want it to be in the order of the, so this will be the string that you're about to tie on the end here, and then this will be the first string that you tied, the second one, the third one, and then the last one that you just did, which is in this order. So you're going to tie now, you're going to tie the pink one in the 4 knot, again, over the dark blue though, the first that you do, and then you're just going to keep, and you'll see as you kind of pull this, you'll see kind of the gap that's starting to form here. And there you go, right there, and then you'll do light blue, or your second string that you did, like that, and then the tape keeps coming undone, so that's why I'm kind of holding it like that, but just make sure you're just pulling it tight like that. And then the next one you'll do is your white one, because that was your next color. Just gonna go quickly through these ones because you should know the knots by now. If you don't, then like the 4, that's just how I remember it. And then go under, and pull, and then that should be 2 for that one. And then the yellow right here in the middle, and now your pink is in the middle over here, and you're gonna do the same on the other side. Okay, so now you're going to take your yellow one and go in and over this. We'll do exactly what we did the last time, just now with the colors that are in now. Whoops. Other strings are, there we go, and pull that tight, and then that is, then the yellow is now in the middle, and the other side will then go over this one, and go under, and grab that, and then tie the knot, tie it again, and tie tight, and then you're going to just tie the two yellows together again, and tie them, oops, together like the middle ones again, and for the next part you're just going to do exactly what you did for the first one, so just go over with pink, over with blue, over with all of them. So